Hi everyone, it's Denny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Whimsy stamps and this is one of the Polycraft images. This is PC Chickie. So I've got her printed on some Express-It blending card using my Brother laser printer. I am colouring her using Copic markers. So I'm using my usual skin tone blend on her skin, which is the E triple double 21 11 EO4 and R20. So you did notice a couple of seconds ago that I did have both of my lids off my Copic marker. That was because I had to refill it. So usually when I refill it, I usually leave the lid off for a minute so that it can equalize and I don't get those big globs of ink. So I'm just working my way through colouring the image up, making sure to get all of those little sections in. I've added her cheeks in there using some R20 and then I'm going in with my E000 to blend all of that out. Going back and doing her nose as well, and now I am working on her little banner that she's got here. I'm using some of the purple markers. This is the V20, 22 and 25. Don't worry about trying to keep a list of all of these. They will be listed on my blog, which I will have linked in the description box below the video. So I'm just working my way through colouring all of that up using some nice Easter colours. Your pinks, your purples, your yellows, your blues. Alright, colouring in the little chick on her head, just using some yellow markers there. And then just going in with some R markers, YR markers, sorry, for her little beak. Now I'm going in and colouring in her little bows that she's got in her hair, popping in all of those dark areas first and then going back and blending it all out. Adding some pink spots. Now working on her hair, so I'm using E74, E77 and E79 for her hair. I'm just, as always, laying down a base coat of the lightest colour first and then I'll go back in and go darkest to lightest. So just mapping out where all of those dark areas would be. Now I will go in with my medium colour and then back to my light colour. That is the hair complete. Now I'm going in to do her shoes and her dress and lucky last do the little Easter eggs on the ground. I've just noticed that I haven't actually grounded the image, which I will need to do. So I'm colouring in the little Easter eggs there. And just to the side while I'm doing this voiceover, I'm just going to ground my image. So going in and doing her dress. Trying to use as many of those colours together as I can just to make sure that it all merges and blends in together. I'm adding some detail using my Uniball White Angelic gel pen. And that's my image done. So now we're going to get moving on to the card. So I'm using a Kucha Creations card base and I'm using some cardstocks from MKCompactaCN-BK. Just layering all of those up using my Scotch ATG gun, and the papers are from the Basic Grey Mint Julep collection. So I do use this collection a lot. These paper pads seem to be never ending lately. So I'm sorting out the middle of the card as well while I'm doing that. And just trying to use a few offcuts as well so I can use up all of my paper pad. Adding in a doily in the background of the image there. You don't actually end up seeing much of it on the card, but I like to know it's there. So I'm just working my way through. I was going to add this extra layer in, but I actually didn't end up using it because you weren't going to see enough of it. So I did end up taking that out. And I do actually use it on another project down the track. So I just popped that back in the paper pad so I know where it came from. And this is my card pretty much done. I did end up adding some ribbon in just to break that up a little bit. I had this gorgeous pink and white polka dotted ribbon in my stash. So just layering the image down there. This is where the head's going around thinking, what else can I add to this card? I was going to add some of those little Easter egg cutouts, but they were just too big and nothing seemed to be working that I needed to add. So I found this ribbon, added some of that and tied a little bow to the side, and then I'll glue that down to the side of that ribbon. And now I'm going to add some Nuvo crystal drops. So I'm using Carnation Pink, English Mustard and Caribbean Ocean. Love my Nuvo drops. So I thank you all for watching and I'll see you all soon. Bye.